Shalom, shalom, it's the brother Yahweh Shabbat, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Alahaya Nawah Bahashem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my elders and apostles of great millstone who teach and rule well in these scriptures, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is Psalms 149, and I'm going to start from the top. Praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people, and he will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. And that's the point I wanted to get to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. So this truth is our weapon. You know, this truth is our spiritual power right now. But in due time, the Lord is gonna physically manifest his power upon certain men, via that spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? But right now, man, having this truth is a form of spiritual power, and this truth, this word, is our weapon. This is Psalms 149:6. Let the high praises of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. So hey, when we go out there and we prophesy, that's a form of doing that. Now, the Lord is going to give us the power on the right-hand side to do that physically. The Lord's going to give us the power to, subjugate the heathen. Verse 8, brothers always speak about how the elites are going to be the first fruits of slavery. Well, verse 8 actually goes into that, And right now we're prophesying the things that are written. But eventually the Lord is going to give us the power to execute the judgment that is written, the things that we're prophesying about, Because right now we're teachers, but the Lord is going to turn us into hunters. This is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Who are we going to be hunting? These elites. That's why they building their bunkers. They doomsday prepping, setting themselves up for what they think is success, but they really setting themselves up for failure. The Lord is going to give us the go ahead to round them up. The elite of Esau is going to get round. They're going to be rounded up and be the first fruits of slavery, man. Thus saith the Holy Scriptures. Now back to Psalms 149. Like I said, this word is a weapon because we wage it in a spiritual warfare, and these scriptures are our weapon. Us having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is a form of spiritual power. Bear with me, Yaki and Baba Kashai. Okay. I got a precept here, and I'm going to go straight to Hebrews 4:12. Hebrews 4:12, from my footnotes is linking Psalms 149:6 and Hebrews 4:12 with each other. Also Revelations 1:16. This is Hebrews 4:12. For the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So with this word, man, we can break people down, man. You know what I'm saying, on a spiritual level. You can only harm somebody so much on a physical level. But when that's why these people, they feel attacked by our testimony. They feel attacked by us just teaching the word. You know what I'm saying? That's why brothers get struck on YouTube a lot. That's why they coming at us, man. We in a spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, man, you gonna see the men who you see out there on the highways and the byways, the prophets. We looked at as, you know what I'm saying? We looked at like we ain't shit in this world, man. But the Lord is gonna turn those same men who you people are looking down upon into the elite of the nation of Israel, which we already are that through in the spirit. Lord willing, we be chosen. Lord willing, we endure into the end. That's gonna be shown. That's gonna be proven. Because right now, man, you got a lot of guys that's teaching this truth, that's faking it. But when the funk come, you ain't gonna be able to fake it. And when all hell breaks loose, then are you gonna know who the Lord's chosen are? Hey, cause He gonna protect them. You know what I'm saying? And if they have to be martyrs, if they get put in that position, they not gonna fold and take that chip. They gonna choose death gladly over their lives. Hey, the prophets, man, we hate our lives, man. We're all of us who are in that right spirit, we're resolved not to love our lives more than we fear death. We don't fear death. You know what I'm saying? We don't love our lives so much that we're gonna, if faced with death, choose our lives in this world over our lives with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's not gonna happen. But this word is a weapon, man. And Jake, if Jake had any sense, which 2/3 of our people ain't gonna wake up to that, but this word, man, is our weapon. Not no damn gun. You know what I'm saying? The men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ain't gonna be running around with guns trying to defend themselves. The Lord gonna fight for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's been plenty of instances where He has done that. I believe King Hezekiah, King Jehoshaphat, the Lord fought battles for those men and they didn't have to lift up a finger. All they did was have to have faith, man. Because Esau gonna roll on us. But if you're gonna put your faith in the gun, what you need the Lord for? And what do you need the spiritual power for? You leaning on your worldly weapons. But see, that's not what's gonna be saving. That's not what's gonna save you. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord's dealing with you, He gonna have to put the spirit on you to run through a army platoon when they come get you. Cause you're not gonna do it with a gun. Like I said, before we get that spiritual power right now, we're dealing with that lower form of it by embodying this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that is these scriptures. Our warfare isn't carnal. You know what I'm saying? So certain men will get spiritual power, but right now we're not even fighting a physical battle. We fighting a spiritual warfare, man. So this word is our weapon. This is Revelations 1:16. And He had in His right hand 7 stars, and out of His mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword, and His countenance was as the sun shineth in His strength. Hey, so that's Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, the Lord say He come in the volume of the book. So Yahweh Shai is the embodiment of the whole of the scriptures, you know. Hey man, when Yahweh Shai was down here, you know, he was cutting people with the word, man. Like Hebrews 4 and 12 goes into. But when he comes down here, he's gonna wage war, and he ain't gonna meet Esau as a man, you know. Hey, but first, hey, the Lord Ben had the power. He had the power when he was here, but he didn't come to do his own will. You know what I'm saying? His will was always to, you know, to do the will of the Father. You know, and Yahweh Shah knew that it wasn't time for us to be delivered back then. He wasn't here then to make war with Esau. He was here to establish his testimony, you know, and hey, ultimately, his death repaid for the sins of the whole nation, you know. So Yahweh Shah came down here and died for us to get where we are right now, you know. But yeah, man, hey, this word, man, this is our weapon, and that's all we need. You know, you don't need no damn gun, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women, they feel like, you know, they gonna take up arms and defend themselves in the days to come. You know, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if you are pretty strong as a woman, which it ain't gonna matter in that time. You know, you gonna have men, you know, their hearts are gonna be failing them for fear. So how much more you damn women? You know, even if you say you a woman and know how to fight, you got some boxing skills. If a group of men roll up on you and all of them armed, man, what you gonna do? You know, I'm just putting that out there, man. You women are going to be humbled, very, very, very humbled in these times to come. And you not gonna, you know, y'all trying to defend yourselves, it's not gonna play out like how you think it is. You know, the times ahead of us are prepared to humble a lot of you women. You know, but sticking to the point, this is Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. You know, and before I keep reading on, Yahushua wasn't warned physically when he was here. He was warned with the scriptures, going back and forth with the scribes and Pharisees, you know, being tempted by Satan and using the word to stand his ground. That's what we doing. You know, this word is that it's our weapon. You know, just hitting on that point, bringing that point home. Let's see. I'm gonna start at go back to verse 14. It's Ephesians 6 and 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye may be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So we at war, and one of our main weapons is the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You know? So, man, you know, when it comes down to it, like I said, us having this word, you know, the kingdom of heaven is within us. This knowledge, wisdom and knowledge and understanding, you know, embodied inside the Israelite man, and hey, inside the hopeful elect, we are the kingdom of heaven. You know, it's within us. You know, that's where it's gonna start. That's where it starts. But you know, when Yahushua comes back and he sets everything in order and sets us up to establish that order and you know, practice it, you know, here on earth, man, during that newly formed time of righteousness. Because right now, man, this earth is you know, it's completely wicked. But when the Lord comes back and sets everything in order, you know, hey man, we gonna spread the word literally. All nations are gonna be under our subjugation. They gonna do as we do. They not gonna have no choice. You know, righteousness is gonna be established, but you know, it first starts with us having this word, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, this word is very much a form of spiritual power because, you know, when you in this truth, the longer you stay in this truth, the heavier your battles become. But you know, you don't necessarily, shit don't get easier for you. You just get stronger. You know, going from glory to glory, man. You know, like and using the word constantly to stand your ground against these spirits, because we at war with some, you know, powerful and dark entities, man, on the left hand side. You know what I'm saying? And us going through the things that we go through, it's a test of our faith. You know, the Lord uses these spirits to sift certain men out. You know, and if you ain't doing what you got to do, if you not, you know, reading, listening and learning, teaching, you know, you're going to fall off, man, and you're going to become a prey to these spirits. You will get sifted out if you don't hold on to what you got. You know, but hey, with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out. You know, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And until the next one, I say shalom.